Hello, I'm missing music. We're missing music. You're missing the music. Here is the music. Welcome to day 206 of 300 Days of Code. We're not streaming daily anymore, just so that you have more dense updates. And today we have a special guest. He is called Leon Andersen. How are you doing?
Hello. Doing good. I think the doing weekly updates from now is a good idea. Quack. I can agree with that. I prepared, I brought a question, which is, what is meant with receiver in this case? The value of this is the receiver.
Is there a question or something?
Yeah. What is meant with receiver? Receiver of what?
No. I mean, well, for the card, it's just understanding what the output is, right?
Yeah, exactly. The question is output question mark. Usually, I think if you
Okay.
go on preview, then it's
So let's see. We assign a user, we assign an admin, say hi, and then admin dot say hi. The value of this is the receiver. So I don't think this is a technical term here. I think this is just awkward English. And I mean, yeah, it just refers to the user and the admin respectively.
okay. So they receive the method of say hi, or what? I
No,
mean, no.
this is either the user or the admin. So this
Yes.
is either the receiver because the user receives the say hi method.
Yes. That's what I meant. But isn't it like this keyword is inside of the say hi method? So actually, the say hi method receives the name from the object. Sounds more like, to me, that sounds a bit more like the flow.
Yeah, I think independent of the explanation sentence, it's important to understand that this can refer to the user if it's named, if it's called as the say hi method from the user, or to
Yes.
the admin if it's the say hi method of the admin.
Yes. And what is okay? Would it be possible to call these methods directly in these lines as well? That's what I thought. Like, I mean, we can't really put it here. I mean,
I
could
don't
we?
think so, no.
Okay. I thought that there might be a shorthand way of doing this, but because it
No.
seems a little bit redundant. But I mean, it's still quite some stuff happening here, so it's okay that it's a few lines, I guess. So the receiver word was more often in the cards, I guess. If I remember correctly. No. No. Let's see. Contact JavaScript fundamentals. How can I have to Why is it not showing anything? That's annoying. Last time search worked. Now it's not even showing the card from before. Well, okay. Maybe. No. Okay, well, then it seems like yeah, I don't know. It's not much that I don't understand anymore. Yes, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's at this point it's just repetition and working on blog posts. So there's not much interesting stuff. What's here? Yeah, what in another card it said that even if configurable is set to false, you can still set enumerable to false as well, because it's like a one-way configuration. You can configure stuff to be more limited, but you can't configure stuff to have more options. But I guess it's because of strict mode.
But if you do it at the same time, then before the object becomes unconfigurable, it also becomes unenumerable.
So you mean I could write this configuration here into those brackets as well?
Yes.
With the trailing comma or without?
Yes.
As it's wait. Do objects use trailing commas? I don't know.
No.
Wait. No, okay. So just a new line, okay. Yeah, but
What I mean,
okay.
yeah, between the configurable faults and the enumerable faults, you need a comma, but not after the enumerable faults.
Yeah. Got it. I don't know. There's oh yeah, that's maybe interesting. Why is this an object? Why is the generator an object?
Because everything is an object in JavaScript.
Okay. Got it. But yeah, but there are sometimes when you use type of something, you get a function as well, because then in the prototype chain below, then it's like a function prototype and then object prototype and then null.
Yeah, exactly. And string and number is also an undefined. But if you do, for example, type of null, it's also an object.
Yes, but why is okay? So because it's a function, why isn't it function first and then object? Like in the why? How do I say it?
You're saying type of G, not type of gen. So at this point, you've already called the functions, and the thing that you got back is an iterator.
Okay. So if you would say type of gen, then it would be function.
To be honest, I don't know. 50-50. It's not code that I've ever needed to write.
Yeah, okay. Then who cares about this? Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of different ways where one can lose this, right? Like, is there like a method to that, or is it just pure learning by heart which are the cases where you keep this and which cases are the one where you lose this. We have the receiver word again.
Yeah, so the thing was there's method to the madness of when you lose this context. So here the reason is because the thing that is doing the function call is not the user, it is the timer object behind the scenes. So this is not actually lost. It is pointing now to the timer object, but the timer object doesn't have a first name. And therefore it is saying, hi, undefined.
So if I remember correctly, we could use what's the name again? In React we had this in React hooks, we had this where we had to use a function to like initiate a function. No, I don't know. Like, so I think if we write this into an arrow function, then this context stays at user, right?
Yes.
How is that called in React again, where we need to, I think it was in, oh my god, I didn't use React for such a long time.
You mean updater functions?
Yes. Is it that? I think, yeah, maybe. Yeah, where we have to make sure that we wrap it into an arrow function as well. Yeah, why is this context staying if we wrap it in an arrow function? Is that because is there a method to that madness why we don't lose it there?
Yes, because now you're calling it on the user directly.
But why does an arrow function make it like being called by the user directly?
Because now the callback that the timer object, quote unquote, receives behind the scenes is a function that when the function is called, the method is called on the object directly. Versus now, the function that the timer object receives is the say hi method on the user object.
So could I wrap it in any kind, like inside of a
function keyword? Yes.
No, I mean, could I wrap user.sayHi into a normal function declaration as well?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, function keyword.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. But in other cases, for example, where we have for example, wait, what would be a good example? Maybe no. Yeah, here for example, I think we have that if we would use an arrow function instead of the declared function here, we don't lose this. Like the context still goes to the group.
This is different though.
Okay.
Right, because we're not using the set timeout and given another thing a callback.
Okay. Are these cases like differentiated somewhere, like explained somewhere very differentiated in the You Don't Know JS books, or?
Yeah, when it comes to this and stuff like that, it should go into depth, like what is happening where.
Okay. But I'm right with the point that, I mean, is this the other one? Yeah, this is the one where it works, where we have an arrow function. Yeah. So yeah, I basically just learned these by heart so far, but I didn't see the method beyond these kinds of rules or behaviors. So is it enough to just learn these by heart, or does it make sense to learn the behind the scenes of that as well?
You will get a feeling for it without understanding the behind the scenes. And also the main thing is not only to get a feeling to get it right on the first try, it's also good to just have a feeling about what could be going wrong. And that is also what you get if you're like, okay, I'm using this keyword and there's stuff blowing up. Let me first check out what like this keyword even is.
Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's, I don't know, there's not much to do at the moment. So I guess
Good. So
that's already
can call it a day.
I would say. Yes.
Most then thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been day 206 with
Leon
Andersen.
Andersen.
Oh no, you said
Exactly.
yeah. With my mentee, I guess.
Exactly. Leon Andersen and my mentor.
And I've moved from 10x Dev. Thank you and goodbye.
Always be coding until next week.